back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I've been really digging this game. Like, enough so that I've put a pretty decent number of hours into it. And now I'm going to come back to this file and continue what I was doing. Hey, you buying something or what? Alright, so this file is just getting started. Yeah, I don't exactly have a lot going on this file, so let's just dip back into the castle and go grab some money and try to figure out what we're doing from that point forward. Now, on my other file, I'm about ready to hit New Game Plus, so that should tell you about how much experience I've gained with this. Ow. And right now, I am using the Valkyrie, which is the class that I just purchased. But also keep in mind that because of all the time I've spent on my other file, I'm very much used to having more movement options. So on one hand, it'll be good to use this as a way of, putting me into a position where I have to be mindful of my limitations again. But also, it'll be good for just kind of reinforcing some of the basics. Ow. To give you an idea, I would normally be on my other file. I'm capable of double jumping and performing all sorts of crazy movement. Here, I just have an air dash. I mean, any complaints I might have about going back to a lower power level, let me mitigate that now by saying that this is definitely a beautiful, roguelite action RPG experience. Yeah, I can use the health. Like, in comparison, the original Rogue Legacy had a lot of these same things going on for it. But in the original, there were a lot of things holding it back. Like, it was almost more of a proof of concept than anything else. Like, give you an idea, just about every class played almost exactly the same. And yes, now you know about that secret too. I don't want to hear anything about spoiling secrets. Okay, so we need to actually unlock the ability to hear the voices of those memories. So until then, this room is just a nice little Easter egg. But hopefully we'll be able to take care of that. But to continue with what I was saying, in the original game, every character pretty much played the same. It was just variant on guy with sword, but their stats would be slightly different. This one is really good at this particular idea, but they don't cast magic so well, or this one's spells are better, but their physical attacks are, thick. Oh, are you serious? In this game, every class feels distinct, like down to the idea that even classes that are like fundamentally nearly the same, like the Valkyrie and the Knight, have different bonuses that make them different characters. I've been gathering more and more people, Jay. People like us, people who are sick of living down here. There's an heirloom in the Citadel that grants people amazing powers. Powers that let you dash through the air just like you're flying, or have them. Sneaking in recruits to obtain this power, but only a few are strong enough to survive the heirloom's challenge. If you help train them, there could be so many more, Jay. You could be the difference. Big is happening. People have had enough and their anger is spilling onto the streets. War is brewing. I just want you with us when it happens. And very similar to a game like Dark Souls or like a Bloodborne or something, the story in the game is kept to things like that. So you can focus on the gameplay, but if you care enough, there is a story to be had. That idea of environmental storytelling, I think, is really big. And you've probably heard this term before, but in film they call that the idea of show don't tell. Ow. And I think that particular principle is a good thing to display out. To display in a medium like this, where you're supposed to be a part of the action and not just, reading a book. When you're reading a book, it's not necessarily about showing anything, it's about how you tell the action. But in a movie, or especially a game, since games are interactive media, you really need to take your storytelling in a different direction. God, I'm so used to having a double jump. Every bit of coin is useful. The reason why I jump away from the White Star spell is because you can damage yourself with it. See? Explosions know neither friend nor foe. Can damage yourself. Alright, well what we need to do now is we need to find that heirloom that I was at the last time I played, but didn't know what to do with. Because I now do know what to do in that room, I just have to find it. Not fast enough. that out of here. Okay, so yes, you can do that without the double jump. I've just gotten used to being a bit. Now, I could go on to the next biome if I wanted to, but I really want to try to find that... heirloom room. Yes, Cecil's excited bird. That's good. Show how bad your aim is. Alright, that's one I've already got. And we might as well grab this. Oh, Cecil, you're so excited. You hear the birds outside, you just want to talk and play. Scholar weapon, and now you know what to do in that room. Okay, come on, where is that other... Oh, it's here, I think. My power, right? Yeah, I already read all of this. Alright. Now, the last time I got here, I had supposed that there was a way to go up there, but there isn't. So, they give you two choices, but they say they hide a third. Here is the third. You actually just drop down right in the middle. That's what I had missed the last time I had gotten there. I hadn't even tried to do that. Obstacles are just hidden opportunities. What did the elders mean? Could I use these spinning chains to my advantage? I'm scared to try. Come back. Ow. Alright. So the power of empathy becomes a very important talent. Violence begets violence. If I attack or cast a spell anywhere nearby, it will wake up and retaliate. Stay calm and they won't attack. One can accomplish with kindness what one cannot by force. If I can reach the nightmare ahead of me, perhaps I can calm it down. And there you go. Power of empathy, you can calm these guys down and they won't retaliate against you. Just like that. Now, you don't necessarily have to do it like that, but I mean, it's just showing you that there are sometimes more than one way to handle the problem. Haha! Congrats, kiddo! You proved that you can listen and learn. That'll take you far. Remember, people may lie, but emotions always tell the truth. Oh, one more thing, kiddo. Sometimes it pays to find an emotional connection with the enemy. I know who you'll be tussling with. Enough chatter for today. Come on, kiddo. Receive my power of empathy and let's take this show on the road. And now we can use that to read memories. Bearer of Aesop's Tale. It sure can, nameless knight. Leather chest. Nice. Yeah, if you play carefully and use your abilities to their best, these runs can last a good long time. Ow. Or, you know, if you just get really careless like that, you can just, you know, let yourself get stepped on. Now that we have that, though, let's go back to that room full of lamps. And I will show you what the deal is with that room. Also, what's down here? So we had uncovered a hidden room there, but we couldn't do anything there because we weren't able to attune to the memory that was in there. Now that we can, let's hop in here a second time and see what happens. Ceremony of return. I have yet to act on this rebellion. If I invaded the village, I could crush them. Or that would only be a temporary solution. Attacking now would reveal my hand. I can stop the rebellion. I will never discover which of the estuaries are on the side. The solution to this is conundrum. The ceremony will continue as planned. In the chaos, the traitor will reveal themselves. A set of guards ready to double the security in case of the last possible. Peasants will be decimated on the bridge. As for the rebels that ambush the ceremony, I will take care of that. Tricks, treachery. I will show the people the true difference between a serf and a fool. Cut them down one by one and forever crush them around. Steal this. Let them. Place to be themselves, even an estuary. By the way, I looked up that word, and the word estuary actually refers to rivers that empty into other bodies of water. It's a very interesting choice of words to use for essentially knights and, you know, kingdom leaders. Not sure if I necessarily 100% think it's the right word. Because I think they chose it just because it sounded kind of special. How many years has it been since you first came down here? 100? 1,000? My patience is at its end. Scholars, they jump from one fancy to the next, like they're the belle of the world. just singing, never finishing anything they've started. They have taken our gifts of life and have used it. Laxity behavior must be brought to an end, must be punished. Only through pain can drive discovery. I brought this up before, but the others never agreed. I'll bring it up once more at the next meeting, but this time it will be different. Everyone's patience has limits. Somebody tells me the 30th time will be the charm. Persistent, ain't he? So, to just, even though I'm sure many of you have already put the pieces of this puzzle together, what this story essentially is I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it, but I keep losing Lamech's trail. There's no other choice. If he wants to leave this island, we'll have to enter his throne room. Only his royal retinue can open them, but I have seen how they do it. There are 2 torches beside the doors. Both torches must be lit with a strike of the foot to open them. The fire goes out fast, so we'll have to be quick. There must be a way to swiftly get from one side to the other. There we go. And now we can challenge the Estuary Lamech. Now, bosses in this game have crap tons of health, so this, assuming that I beat him, it will be a long fight. First, Spell Sword. As you can see, he's got a lot of different attack patterns, knowing how specifically to dodge each. Not easy. That attack in particular is really difficult to dodge. Of course. I just did more damage to myself than I did to him. Okay, so what I'm trying to do there is trying to show that there is like a small spot there where you can actually stand between him and his gravity and he's relatively unharmed. And when I say relatively, I do mean you'll actually just not take damage. Like I said, the estuaries have crap tons of health. So, winning these fights isn't necessarily about just boorish strength. You have to actually know their attack patterns and how to dodge them. As you can see, I've got plenty of practice. But sometimes it doesn't matter when they have giant hitboxes. But now we can go back and do something a little different. I'm showing you another full cycle to show you guys how exactly this all works. Go ahead and level up our strength score a bit. Unlock the combat dummy, Lady Quinn. Go ahead and get the safe unlocked. Having that open helps. That'll make it so that whenever you enter a boss chamber, you restore some health and mana. Always a good thing to have. And now you can see that there are definitely more things to do once we get nice and leveled up here. And next time we come back, we can probably unlock the chef class, which sounds like a joke, but they're actually a very powerful class. Hey kid, you heading out? Well, before you leave, don't forget to buy something. That excellent right there. Sad you should buy something. I'd be happy to have had enough money. I can now afford the entirety of the leather set, and that will definitely be a good place to start.
Hello. It's a nifty place you have here. My name is Lady Quinn, and I'm excited to meet you. Living dummy. And I know everything about weapons and stuff. I love everything about them, so if you have any questions, just ask. I could talk your butt off about them. Who knows? Maybe furniture too. Sorry about this. And sorry about this stutter. It gets worse when I'm shy. Nice talking to you.
Lady Quinn seems like an interesting one. There's so many more people to talk to.
Hello, Ducky. Good to see you again. Don't be surprised that I know it's you. You can all tell, same eat different body. Live long enough and you'll start seeing past the shell too.
And these runes are unlocked by completing the fairy chest challenges. So if you're ever curious about how to get more runes, there you go. Alright, well I was gonna go for a full hour, but I feel like I've already done quite a bit here, so I'm gonna call it here, and we'll try taking on Estuary Lamech the next time we get back to this. So thank you guys very much for watching. Real quick, before I head out, I just want to show you kind of the difference in time that's been registered between my first save slot and my second. So save slot number 1 is what I'm using to record. But, as you can see, save slot number 2 is where I've put most of my attention. So, just giving you a nice little look behind the scenes there. There's definitely a power level difference between having 1 hour into the game and 29 hours into the game. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Alright, take it easy.
So that's gonna do it for now. If you guys are interested in seeing more Rogue Legacy 2, let me know. I'm not, of course, dropping anything else. I started playing this game, really liked it, decided, yeah, play it some more. That's it for right now. Thank you guys very much for continuing to watch and for sharing some of your free time with me. I will see you in the next one. My name is Darkseid Walter. Hi.